Okay. So we back on some more 2K22 news. You know what I'm saying? I'm finally glad that 2K is putting out this news at a rapid fire rate. I guess because in previous years, 2K has put out news earlier in the cycle, like they started in June earlier, I want to say last year. So that's why this time around, they start out their news cycle in July, so that way they can put it out more consistently and more frequently as well, so that we don't have to wait so long for them to put out new news. So like, for example, last year they'll put out news on like a Monday, then not put out more news until like the next week on Tuesday. This time around, they're putting out news on Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday. It's every day. It's an everyday thing. It's all y'all need to know is an everyday thing. So I'm glad it's happening. So anyway, NBA 2K22 is in the news again for putting out gameplay features and gameplay overhaul updates to their game for 22, and they also put out an article on it with a courtside report, so that's what we're going to be reading today. So anyway, looking at courtside report for NBA 2K22, I guess this is like what, courtside report 1. You can see Luka Doncic right here on the little courtside report cover or whatever. It says this read time is exactly 5 minutes and 42 seconds. My reading level is trash, so it's gonna take me about 15 minutes and 48 seconds. So anyway, they state that NBA 2K22 is about to tip off, and we've got some exciting news to share with you before it's released on September the 10th. It has been less than 1 week since we revealed this year's cover athletes, and now it's time to give you a first taste of what's beyond the cover art. This is only the initial look at some of the new features coming to 2K22, with more in-depth information coming in August and September to reveal even more of what's new in the next version in the best-selling NBA basketball simulation video game. And as you can see, they say pre-order now. You can pre-order still, because you can pre-order up until, I guess, around the time, September the 9th. Anyway, on the court gameplay. Key on-court gameplay improvements are being implemented to give the player not only more control over how they score the ball, but also how they counter those moves on the defensive end. That's only the beginning. More impactful gameplay changes will be introduced along with the first NBA 2K22 reveal trailer coming out later in August. So they're giving us the actual time when we can expect the gameplay trailer. Usually it's like a random time. 2K is doing a better job this year. This might mean that 2K22 is going to be better this time around. Anyway, let's keep reading. We go into offense. It says for offense, breaking down defenders off the dribble with new signature moves and combos, precision jump shooting, dunking traffic, and pulling off alley-oops have all become more skill-based, which means that, you know, I guess they're saying that it's not going to be like 21 next gen, which is hopefully the case. Let's keep reading. Basketball IQ and stick skills play an even bigger role in separating top offensive players. Now, again, I'm hoping this is actually true, because, you know, if this is coming from Mike Wang, it may be true. If Ronnie 2K wrote this, I'm calling cap. Let's just hope it's true, because offense was one of the biggest problems with 2K21 next gen. There was no skill gap on offense. Every build can do everything. There was no point in even playing that game. Like, I mean, I don't need to explain this. If you already know about 21 next gen, you already know. I've said it a million times in my videos, so no point in me, you know, talking about that. Anyway, on to defense, they said a completely revamped shot contest and blocking system highlights an arsenal of new defensive tools. And again, if you play 2K21 next gen, you would know the defense was underpowered as well. So this is looking good so far. Let me keep reading. Playing suffocating defense on the perimeter and in the paint has never felt more rewarding, giving elite defenders the ability to truly change the outcome of the game. Okay, like I said, defense in 2K21 next gen was underpowered. You couldn't play defense, you couldn't stop rim running, you couldn't stop any of it. So hopefully this is true. If it's written by Mike, I'm trusting it so far. And whoa, they got a lot for seasons. Okay, they say for seasons, across fan favorite experiences, seasons allow players to extend and enhance their hoop ambitions long after the game's launch. Free for all 2K22 gamers in my team, my career, and the W. PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, in parentheses, modes. And it brings more content, more rewards, and more to play. And this year, Seasons will introduce an all-new way to level up your My Player and earn exciting My Player prizes in the city and in the neighborhood for, you know, PS4 and Xbox One for the previous generation. More details will be revealed about the expanding Seasons experience later in August. So this Seasons is sound kind of like My Player Nation. I don't know why they're calling it Seasons now. From what I just read so far, I don't really understand what they're talking about. I guess I'm gonna have to get more into it a little bit later on and, you know, read this again. But I don't know what this is talking about. Let me keep reading though. My team, I don't want to read this because I don't care about my team. Let's, you know, read it anyway. My team for NBA 2K22 evolves as the ultimate experience for building and competing with your own dream team on day one. Sounds just like it was from the previous, you know, I don't know why I even said this. Anyway, but that's not all. My team will continue to expand as each new season drops. My team draft. Making its long requested return in NBA 2K22, My Team Draft has you selecting the complete lineup from a constantly updated pool of players. Compete with your new lineup in online multiplayer games to earn rewards for your My Team collection. Experience the evolution of My Team. Throughout the year in NBA 2K22, new challenges, rewards, and events make every season fresh and unique in My Team, on top of the many features debuting in My Team on day one. Even more additions are coming throughout the year, including an original new game mode this holiday season. I don't know what they're talking about with that. I honestly don't care about my team at all. So to be honest with y'all, I could care less. I'm just reading this for y'all because again, I don't care about my team. Okay, cross-gen progress and collection. While NBA 2K22 will offer 2 unique basketball experiences across the console generations, my team progress and collections will be transferable between consoles that are within the same platform family. You know, again, like PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Series X, and vice versa. VC Wallet, My Team Point, and My Team Token balances will be transferable within the same console families as well. All right, this all My Team stuff again, I'm guessing. Well, no, they're talking about, matter of fact, they're talking about, you know, you can transfer your VC again like you could last year, because last year for 2K21 current donation, you could transfer your VC, and you know, you can transfer your My Team progression as well. I don't care about My Team, I only care about VC, but for those of y'all that care about My Team, you know what, what's new about that? I don't even know why they even announced this. It sounds like how it was last year, so I don't even know why they even, anyway, whatever, let's keep going. New city and neighborhood, this is big, 2K. If y'all telling the truth, I gotta give y'all a hand, because usually I'm gonna just read this first. All right. Anyway, let me calm down. Let me not get hyped. The biggest online basketball community gets 2 very different makeovers in NBA 2K22. PS5 and Xbox Series X NBA 2K22 players will step up and hoop in their all new version of the city. PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC 2K22 players will compete while setting sail for the high seas. Okay, setting sail for the high seas. They're talking about, I guess, on a cruise ship, maybe? Those little cruise ship boats, like the little park concepts we see, that might be true now, because they might be actually changing it to that. That's what it sounds like. This is sounding good so far. I'm gonna keep reading though. Take your best My Player builds and express yourself through both your game and your style in each unique online experience. I'm liking this so far. Let me keep reading. A living, breathing city. So I guess that was for the PS4 version, and this is for the PS. I don't know. Anyway, a living, breathing city. PS5, Series X. So this is for next gen only. Step into an all-new city, teeming with life, activity, and interactivity. NPCs, non-playable characters, in parentheses, populate the fresh city layout, while my players from all over the world compete in the highest level of playground basketball. An all-new quest system for NBA 2K22 engages my players with creative content while offering new ways to level up and earn rewards in this re-envisioning of the PS5 and Xbox Series X basketball communities. I don't know what that really means. I don't know what I just read, but hey, I read it. Matchmaking options in this. Okay, here we go right here. Matchmaking system. All right, so in my possibility series, I talked about how bad we needed a matchmaking system. So if this is what I think it is, I'm gonna be hyped, man. I'm gonna be excited. Matchmaking options in the city. PS5 and Xbox Series X. The city opens up new and quicker alternatives to get into online hoops. My players can enter select matchmaking buildings. Let's go. To be placed into immediate competition. Matchmaking sessions will be available for a number of game types and will contribute to all my player progress. 2K, they finally are listening. Mike Wang is no longer drunk, ladies and gentlemen. Do y'all know what this means? Do y'all know what this means? Mike Wang and the folks over at 2K are no longer smoking crack. They have actually opened their ears and started developing something called common sense. They have implemented a matchmaking system into 2K22 so that you don't have to worry about not getting games if you're too high of a overall, if you're too high of a rep, or if you don't have nobody to play with, if you don't have no, like, you know, squads or whatever, if your squads is not available at the time. So that's what this matchmaking system is going to help. It's going to help people that don't have squads to play with, and it's going to help people that have too high of overall or too high of a rep so that people won't run from you anymore. Thank goodness. Hopefully this is what I think it is. I'm going to keep reading though. I'm getting excited. All right. All aboard the 2K cruise for PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. On the PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC platforms, NBA 2K gamers will show out and compete in an all-new dedicated basketball community. A neighborhood built on the spacious decks of a sailing cruise ship. Ronnie 2K, Mike Wang, I'm gonna stop clowning y'all now because I've been clowning y'all for the longest, and I always put this picture up in my videos because I always clown y'all for being, you know, drunk. Y'all no longer a drunk, I guess. Y'all went to rehab. Y'all clean now. Y'all sober. Y'all are actually doing what we want in this game now. Thank the Lord. It is, come on, bruh. They finally are not putting the same neighborhood in the game, so no longer we have to have that meme. That's not the neighborhood. Like, yo, if this is what I think it's gonna be, it's about time. Mike Wayne them is finally waking up. They finally are listening to the community, and they're probably watching possibilities videos. By the way, let me stop playing around. Anyway, I'm hoping that this is what I think it means, that they're gonna be actually fixing the game as the game goes on throughout the year and actually updating and patching the game, because right now the devs are trying to be devs that actually have competent IQs and actually know what they're doing with the game, because they're actually trying to actually fix the game and make it better from what I can see so far from what I've read. A neighborhood built on the spacious decks of sailing cruise ship. Explore and hoop in nautical luxury, and when the cruise docks and exotic locals throughout the season, make your way to the excursion counter to participate in short-side events. Oh, so it's like a little counter where you can go to actually, like, I'm gonna keep reading. Anyway, all taking place completely off the ship. So I'm guessing there's like a little events outside the dock, like how it was in the current gen for 2K21, where you would go outside of the park to go to the little tent or whatever to, compete in events and all that stuff. So I'm guessing it's similar to that. Anyway, more new features ahead, more new content await all my players in both the all new city and the new NBA 2K22 neighborhood. Stay tuned in early September to discover more. So they're gonna be throwing out more in September. That's good. Yo, that I could end the video right here if I wanted to. That's a lot in one courtside report to take away from. I'm glad that 2K22 seems to be listening to the community now, and they're actually trying with the city and neighborhood. They're not giving us the same neighborhood as 2K21 current gen, because that neighborhood, in my opinion, it wasn't terrible, but I just got tired of it really fast. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like having to run around. I like 2K20's neighborhood layout better because, everything was in one circle. It was just a big circle. Like, you would go around court to court in a circle, and in 21 current gen, you have to go run all the way down to the end of the neighborhood to go to the end of the courts and then go out to the top to the beginning of the courts. I didn't like it at all. The twos courts was in a bad spot. I didn't like it, so I'm glad they're actually not going with that again. 2K is actually trying this time around, I guess, so that's good to know. All right, for my career, I'm a my career player too a little bit. For my career, in 2K22 for the PS5 and Xbox Series X, my career in the all-new city become one in a groundbreaking narrative experience for NBA 2K22. Embark on your personal journey to the pros, a sprawling my career life by exploring the city, seeing new and familiar faces, and hooping your way to exciting new heights. Players on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC will play out the new 2K22 narrative in a dedicated traditional My Career experience. Hidden talents. In NBA 2K22, dreams and ambitions in My Career stretch beyond the hardwood floors. Players can now pursue side ventures to build a professional and lucrative and trendy spaces. Brush up against the fashion world where the art of promotion will drive your success as a mogul. Or get involved in the hip-hop business where your music talent opens up an intriguing lane in the industry. Now, from what I just read, this sounds like it's gonna be like on 2K19, I think it was, where you would go in that little alley with Dame Lillard and, go in the studio and rap or whatever. So far, this sounds like it's not gonna be a big deal at all, something that nobody's gonna really use like that. If it's gonna be in the city or whatever, I don't know, but I'm gonna keep reading. All right, no place like home for PS5 and Xbox Series X. Moving up in the professional worlds means expanding your home lifestyle. Please tell me, 2K, please tell me this is the return of My Court. Let me keep reading though. Central to your My Career narrative and progress, your personal hub represents your place to the journey to the NBA. Please be in My Court, please be in My Court. As your profile and ambitions level up, so too will your home base in the city. 2K, come on now. More to the journey. My Career in NBA 2K22 will feature fresh faces and engaging storylines. And this year, getting drafted into the NBA is only the start of your basketball narrative. More will be revealed about, okay, that's nothing. That don't really tell me anything. That's talking about just another My Career story. Sounds basic and drab. It's probably not gonna be anything that's a big deal. At least I don't think so. Maybe it will be a big deal because 2K has impressed me so far with the stuff up top. Let me keep reading though. All right, my NBA/my WNBA for PS5 and Xbox Series X. And of course, this is the last thing in the courtside report, y'all. So it says, from what I read so far, I don't care about anything except for the matchmaking in the city, as well as the new city and the new neighborhood. That's huge for me. Like I said earlier, 2K and the folks over at 2K and the devs and all them is finally not smoking crack no more. They finally not, I shouldn't say that. They finally are not drunk no more. They finally doing their job, and they finally doing their job right. They realized that we don't want the same neighborhood. They realized they don't want to be a meme no more. And they realized what we want as an actual community in the game. So in the comment section down below, y'all let me know down below. Are y'all excited for this information? Because Lord knows I am. I can't wait to see what this new city's looking like. Hopefully it don't look boring. And hopefully this is a good start for 2K22 in the future for what they're going to release next for the news and all that stuff. So if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video or learned anything new. And also turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video in the future, because you don't want to miss any videos in the future because I'm putting out news and stuff like that. I don't know why I'm saying it so fast, but it is what it is. So with that being said, you guys, I appreciate y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more news like I said. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. And until next time, it's been your boy, A1 Andre, and I'm out. Peace.